Okay, hopefully I can get up under here enough to show you what I'm talking about. That's the fuse box. And up under here, shit, I'm not going to be able to show you up under there. Up under here, I don't know if you guys can see it because I can't see the screen. There's another box with some plugs in it. Well, if you notice, there's two orange wires. If you look between the two orange wires, there's a long female socket to where a plug can plug into. That's if you can see it. And I don't think I can get my other hand up in there to actually point it out. But if you see the two wires, you'll see that long plug or jock or socket. Now, that socket is the same size as a plug. Oh, I'm trying to do this. Hold on. It's the opposite of this. Now that plug, this came, it was tucked in behind the emergency brake area and the carpet down in there. So that was all tucked in up there. And that's that. Now, if you're not going to be able to see it, I doubt it, and I can't see up under there to show you. But there's a wiring harness that goes all the way up. There's another plug just like that, taped up to the wiring harness up there. And again, you're not going to be able to see it, I'm sure. I'm sorry, but I just can't get to it. Now those plugs are identical, and they plug into that little spot up in there, if you can see it again, because again, I can't see it at the same time. And that's what I'm trying to find out. Now, that plug, if that goes in there, it just doesn't just come out. So there's no way that it can accidentally become unplugged, because the way it's designed, you actually have to stick a screwdriver in there to push this down, because you can't get to this unless you push the screwdriver down inside to get to it. So that won't come unplugged accidentally, nor can you just pull it out. So I don't know if those are test leads or not. I always thought that this was the test lead. Now I may be wrong, I don't know. So, but that's where I'm at. That's what I'm trying to find out. And just what that plug is all about. Because if it's not supposed to be plugged in, well, that's fine. You know, is it a test plug only, or you know, what is it? You know, I mean, do I really know? I don't know. If anybody knows, I'd appreciate it. Now, luckily enough, there's an Astro van that goes across the street to Chris's 3 or 4 times a month. So I might be able, if I see it, get over there and look. I had mentioned it to Chris, and he says he probably won't remember, but if I see it, to come over and then we'll look then. So that's what we'll end up doing. So anyway, that's so much for that. Now, the next thing I got to do is work on the rear heater. The blower system works fine, however, I'm not getting any heat out of it. Now, the front heat works fine, but I'm used to having everything work. So there's a vacuum control valve under the hood, which is very difficult to get to. And I got to find out if that's actually the fault or not. Or is it the thermostat type control that sits on top of the blower on the rear heater to indicate the temperature? You know, so it could be either or. And I just don't feel like, you know, starting to pull things out for no reason and buy things unnecessarily. So I'm going to wait on that. Like I say, that's been that way since I bought the van. It's not a big deal. It's just more for me wanting it than it's something that's needed. My other Astro van, I never had a rear heater in it, so I didn't need it. You don't need it. If the alarm goes off, the camera will kick on and it'll record everything forth. Hence, hopefully, if anybody does break in, I hope they don't, at least we'll know who the hell they are. So anyway, so much for that. If anybody has any idea about that. Now, I don't know if it's going to be just any Chevy. This is 2003. I heard Astro vans, they stopped making them in 2005. But somebody said that, again, Chevy vans, other than features, are all about the same. Even some pickup trucks. I don't know. Sometimes it's just hearsay. So I did, however, look up some of the wiring, but they didn't have that particular part. It's you guys may want to write this down because it's a nice little website if you work on cars and things. It's BBB, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo. B as in boy, boy, boy. So that's BBB, IND, D as in Delta. Alright, it's an abbreviation for industry. So it's BBB Industries. But the website is BBBIND.com. You go across the little menu board there under the name and you'll see something that says tech support. You go down in there and they have diagrams, wiring diagrams and recalls on just about any car or truck that's out there. You don't have to join anything as far as pay any membership fees. They will ask for a username and an email address, you know, but other than that, you know, I always put down the reason, because they have, you know, are you a mechanic, are you a professional, are you a DIYer? Doesn't make any difference to them, or other. There's an other there. So I just, yeah, blah, 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 check other. So, but it's a good site. I actually downloaded, you can download it and print it out. Downloaded everything on this van, printed it, and made a little manual out of it. You know, so it's not just the manual that comes with the van. It has the wiring diagrams, the colored wires, the motor diagram. I mean, everything. All right, except for, believe it or not, what I need it for. So, but anyway, you may want to check it out just to kind of have it in your bookmarks if you ever work on vehicles, like I say. BBBIND.com. Boy, if I was a rapper, I can do something with that. Catch you later, guys.